Yo, hop on the gun and shoot this guy off us, whoever's in the passenger seat. Okay, never mind, he's dead.
Bruh.
I think it'll survive because it's only our right engine. We'll find out, I guess. This plane sounds like it's like dying, but it's the left engine is still going, so. Bro, there's one all the way back in the city. See, it should be repairing my aircraft right now. Oh, look at that! My engine fixed. That's the first time I've seen it actually work. But watch, after this, if I leave this, it's gonna cut out again. And now both my engines are smoking for some reason.
A few moments later.
Bro. Okay, I guess this feature just lies to you. Well, I guess just, yo, don't ditch me, because I'm dead if I leave the circle. Just don't ditch me. I'm not losing speed if I stay behind you. Like, I'm gonna keep going the same speed you're going. Chat, I've said all along, the fucking aircraft repair feature does not fucking work. It hasn't worked since the very beginning when they launched it in 2017. It never worked properly. Repair my aircraft, my ass, dude. It fucking broke my aircraft. If only it actually worked. You know how awesome it would be if it actually worked? You could have someone like a CEO be in like a pyro or something, and then if someone's Titan gets damaged, they go back and flight formation them to get him back up to full health. Like, imagine how cool teamwork that would be. Can someone explain to me what the hell happened to my aircraft in this situation? I mean, if this pop-up about the flight formation feature isn't the most blatant lie, then I don't know what is, really. It says, hold formation to unlock an additional health bonus. This will replenish your health armor and repair your airplane. I went into the formation with only one engine destroyed, and 30 seconds into the formation, both of my engines were completely dead. So how the fuck does that make any sense at all? And you know what? It's even stupid why my first engine died in the first place. I was getting shot by an enemy helicopter, we destroyed the helicopter, and then 30 seconds later, the engine completely dies. And this is because of that completely asinine aircraft damage system they have in place. It's also the reason why a lot of aircraft feel like they're completely just made out of paper that die from very little gunfire. I've explained this before in some of my aircraft guides, but essentially there's a damage threshold that is met where if an aircraft takes a certain amount of damage, then from that point on, even if they don't take any more damage from an outside source like a gun or a rocket, the engine will continuously take damage over time until it's entirely destroyed. And for aircraft with multiple engines, the threshold is separate between the two, so it's not going to completely kill both engines if you only activate the threshold for the first engine's damage, which is why only the Smugglers right engine here was taken out, and I was still flying fine for the most part with just the left, only because I stopped taking damage. Now, if there was another helicopter that started shooting me even more, and the left engine reached its threshold, then it would have slowly died until there was nothing left as well. The confusing part, though, is what happened during the flight formation, because initially it looked like it did repair the right engine and I was up and running again, but then both of my engines started to smoke after that, and before I knew it, without ever leaving the formation, both of my engines were destroyed, leaving my plane in a worse state than when I entered the formation, even though the game is supposed to be repairing my aircraft during this time. Now, I do have a theory as to what happened behind the scenes, but I'm not 100% sure that it is what happened, I'm just guessing. But I think when I entered the formation, it equalized the health between the two engines when it started to repair them, which then put both of the engines past the damage threshold to where they were both taking constant damage, and the engine health decay rate exceeded the repair rate, so even though I was in formation, the engines were just taking damage faster than the formation was repairing them, so eventually, both of the engines just completely died. And actually, the only way I was able to stay in flight was because of the other part of the formation, which keeps you at the same speed of the leader of the pack. But if this was a personal aircraft, it still would have automatically kicked me out because the plane would have been destroyed. But since this is a cell mission vehicle, it doesn't do that, so we were able to complete the cell mission in the end. Fortunately, we didn't lose any cargo from it. But holy fucking shit, can this horrible and broken feature with aircraft damage be fixed? The flight formation repair feature has not worked from the very beginning. Smugglers Run released in 2017. That was 8 years ago, and it's still broken to this day. The feature just does not work 8 years later. And it would be so nice to have that feature to take advantage of in the air with the right teamwork being able to fly together to repair damage, but it doesn't do anything and never has. And in fact, it seemingly does the opposite. It makes things worse for your plane after this debacle that took place. I hope GTA 6 does aircraft damage way differently and way better, because this terminal engine cancer bullshit where your plane is cooked after a fraction of damage that the plane should normally take is just dumb. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comments. Are you annoyed that this feature doesn't work, and are you even more fed up with the entire aircraft damage model in general? If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like, as well as subscribe to my channel for more GTA Online content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.